In this blog, we will talk about next steps, sending your CV and branding yourself in social networks. Sending your CV is sometimes a game of luck or numbers. There is one way though that is the most effective. Recommendations. If you know someone from the company you're applying for or someone you know knows, use these connections. It's in the interest of people in the company to recommend good, relevant people, so don't be shy to ask. You can also search for hiring managers, recruiters, people with similar background to yours that already work in the dream company. Use LinkedIn for it and approach. Here is an example of message you can write. Hi, my name is Kristina and I'm an experienced technical recruiter. I'm passionate and excited about challenges in your company and inspired by X product you're working on in Tel Aviv. I saw that you're also new in Israel and we were born in the same country. This part obviously can be adjusted. Can you please recommend me for the X role? My CV is attached. I promise not to disappoint you. Thank you in advance. Feel free to use this letter with your adjustment to approach anyone at any company. Let's talk a bit about self-branding in social networks and LinkedIn specifically. Most of the recruiters are checking LinkedIn, connections, articles, certifications, so make sure it's up to date, synced with your CV and representing you. In some cases, you can give a huge boost to your career by developing your personal brand. You represent yourself, but also your industry and your company. People that are sharing company news, achievements, tend to look more passionate and engaged. Your goal is not only to actively search, you also want the right people, opportunities to find you. So put extra attention to words you're using in your profile. Keywords are making a difference. You can do background research on successful people from your industry to see their profiles or consult with recruiters on what they're looking for in your specific industry. We discussed it a bit in the previous parts of the course, so use this knowledge. Right keywords can make your profile easy to search or hard to find. For example, if you're a technical specialist and someone looking for Java skill or JavaScript skill in your CV and you didn't mention that, this is it, you just lost your opportunity. In case of LinkedIn, I actually recommend to use summary, sell yourself. In my LinkedIn, I use my favorite quote, leadership can't be given, it should be earned. That I believe describe the best my beliefs and what kind of people I'm looking for in leadership as a recruiter. Describe what you are doing and what kind of impact you're making or want to make. What about cover and profile photos? If with the cover photo I recommend to get creative, with the profile picture, be very classical. Your face should be visible, no additional accessories, good lighting. Photo should represent you professionally. Set your profile to public and be active, participate in groups, write articles, choose meaningful engagements, control your network. And things you're following or liking, they are representing you too. Don't be afraid or shy to ask for recommendations and give them, but don't overdo. It should look natural. What about Facebook, Instagram, and other social networks? I personally not checking it, but some recruiters may do. If you feel that it's too personal, just lock it, at least during job search. Or apply to it similar principles we discuss if you want them to represent you from a professional perspective. I have a new question for you. What is the best way to send your CV? A. Apply on the career site. B. Post it on Facebook or LinkedIn. C. Use recommendations. D. To use as many ways as possible. Now put the video on pause and think about it. Right answers are C and D. Despite the fact that I have indicated recommendations as the best way to submit your CV, I still believe that you should use as many channels as possible to make sure it reaches the addressee.